It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, these guys are ready to go.
Ed, people at home can't see me right now, but I'm stretching my arms, I'm stretching my legs. This is going to be one fast-paced game. Let's get to it.
This booth is all stretched out. The players gearing up. Let's get ready for the opening tip. Gets it in the right corner.
Give it to him.
To Cantor. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Leonard. Count the basket at the rim. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Oh, had him going there for a second. It was right there. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Hayward to Jaylen Brown. That's out. Last touch by Enes Kanter. Clippers have the basketball. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Brown into the front court. They trail by 2. Goes to the right side. And the Clippers with the rebound. To George. For 3, and Paul George. Not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Count it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Way to hit.
To Paul George. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Hayward to Cantor. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. Now Brad Stevens calls a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
For Los Angeles, number 23.
Celtics have it.
Entering the
stock of the floor. Hayward hits the three-pointer.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Williams. Leonard. To George. Leonard. Well defended. Brown with it up top. Trailing by 4. To Hayward. Lets it fly from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Leonard. Beverly. To Paul George. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Ball's controlled by Boston. With a drop step. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Here I come. Here I come.
Leonard. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Kawhi Leonard. Huge block. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Hayward to Jaylen Brown. Cantor to Hayward. With a drop step. And the Clippers have the rebound. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Walker to Cantor. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Leonard to George. Kawhi Leonard. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Nice pass to set things up.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
To Leonard. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 20,
Hayward. Now that's a contest.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Lays it up and in.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Tatum. Another chance. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Beverly into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Whoa! What a finish!
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Hayward. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
No good. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Leonard to Paul George. Leonard knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Walker to Jaylen Brown. For 3, and he buries it.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
To George. Here's a chance from long range, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Boston with the basketball. Walker. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Hits a second. One more coming. Paul George to Leonard. Trying to cash in. Not today.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Leonard to Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Free throw good. He's able to polish off the three-point play. Leonard. Down low to Williams. To Beverly. Beyond the arc for 3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Beverly to Leonard. Jason Tatum sends it away. Has a chance. Shot by Hayward, no good. Williams across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. From the painted area, won't go down. Knocked loose. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly, hat-trick Beverly. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. Celtics have it. To Jaylen Brown from long range. They need something to go down. It's no good. Enes Kanter pins it. That's out. Last touch by Enes Kanter. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Hayward. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Celtics have it. Deep left corner. Hayward to Walker. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kemba Walker, muscle memory put to good use there.
I don't know how he saw his man out and cut like that, but that was nice.
It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
George. Oh, he just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe a box on one, or maybe just double team him.
Walker to Jaylen Brown. Deep 2 there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Leonard. Hat-trick Beverly. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Brown into the front court. His guys down big. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Leonard. Fires the 3. Won't go down. Hayward. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The assist from number 20.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
13, Paul George.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Stepping in for number 23, Louis Williams.
Walker.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Kemba Walker is going to get a chance at 3 here, shooting 75% so far tonight. Second to three. Got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Walker. That one off the mark. It's no good. Leonard. He throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Not going down here. Williams. And he can't get it to go. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D. Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Man, that was a tough shot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To George. For three. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Walker buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And a pass stolen by Boston. Great feed. A fundamental shot right there.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Lets it fly from long range, knocks it down.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Second and 3 is good. And he hits all 3 free throws. Three quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. It's been all Clippers so far. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth quarter. And this has not been one of their better performances to this point. They've been out of sorts all afternoon.
And one of the most difficult challenges we have in this life is when we bring our personal life into our workspace. It looks like they were never in the game to begin with.
Hayward, that's good D. Shot no good. Nice pass to set things up. And he finishes at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Walker, great defense, forcing the miss. Lou Williams. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Walker. And it's Harrell who comes away with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Walker with the basketball. Down a bundle. Fires the three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Williams into the front court. Looking to make something happen. It's a big finish. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Hayward shakes free and hits.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Williams. LA with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
New blood coming in for both sides. Walker into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here's a chance from long range. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Lou Williams. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Walker goes to the left side. To Kemba Walker. Has a look. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
2 points. The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Walker. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Leonard to Harkless. To Hayward. To Walker. Here comes the screen. Boston with 4 to shoot. Walker. Tough shot. He hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Leonard. It's Tatum with the rebound. Beyond the arc for 3. Look out, Kemba hitting the tough shots here. Now the Clippers call a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
George to Leonard.
You got him. Come on. Trap.
To Harkless. Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
Hold on.
Kemba Walker matched up with Paul George. from long range. Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses. Nice pass to get things going.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Patrick Beverly rejects it. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.